question is, who's involved in this race to perfect quantum computers? And the answer is everyone. I'm a physicist. We live and die with the data. We go where the data goes.
The mystery of deep space continues to unfold with astonishing developments, and one of the most compelling recent events centers around Voyager 2 and a breakthrough discovery announced by renowned physicist Michio Kaku. Decades after its launch, Voyager 2, now traveling through the vast, dark expanse of interstellar space, has encountered something extraordinary. An anomaly so complex that it required the assistance of advanced artificial intelligence to interpret. According to Kaku, AI has now uncovered a startling revelation about what Voyager 2 just encountered, suggesting the presence of something or someone out there in the void. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe buttons for more updates. Voyager 2 has long been a symbol of human curiosity and scientific ambition. Launched in 1977, it was designed to explore the outer planets and continue into interstellar space, carrying with it the Golden Record, a time capsule meant to represent Earth and humanity to any intelligent beings it might meet. For many years, Voyager 2 traveled silently, occasionally sending back data that scientists on Earth would pore over for insights into the outer solar system and the nature of space beyond it. Then came an unusual interruption in its signals, followed by a burst of irregular patterns, strange waveforms, and electromagnetic pulses that baffled researchers. Initially, many thought this could be attributed to the harsh and unpredictable nature of deep space, where radiation, temperature extremes, and cosmic noise can disrupt communication. But these patterns persisted. They weren't random, and their structure hinted at a complexity far beyond natural astrophysical phenomena. Traditional methods of analysis failed to provide a coherent interpretation, so a decision was made to hand over the raw data to one of the most advanced AI systems designed to process deep space signals. This artificial intelligence system was trained not just on astrophysical models, but on a diverse dataset of known natural and artificial signal patterns, something akin to teaching it to recognize both the call of a whale and the transmission of a distant satellite. The AI took weeks to crunch the numbers, running simulations, comparing signal structures, identifying harmonics, and analyzing timing intervals. When it finally delivered its findings, the implications were so profound that Michio Kaku himself took to the stage to unveil them. According to the AI's analysis, the signal wasn't natural. It wasn't a cosmic fluke, a pulsar, or even a reflection of the spacecraft's own hardware. It was deliberate. The pattern showed characteristics of an intelligent origin: structured repetitions, nested frequencies, and most crucially, a progression that indicated intent. Voyager 2 had encountered a signal crafted by something with purpose and design. The nature of the signal was unlike anything encountered before. It wasn't language in any human sense, but it bore the unmistakable markers of communication. Frequencies were modulated in ways that suggested an awareness of Voyager's design, almost as if whoever sent it understood the probe's sensors and limitations. Some sections of the signal mirrored the gold record's audio frequencies, which raised the provocative question: could something out there have not only intercepted the record but understood it? The AI's report included a reconstruction of the signal in visual form, resembling a series of layered spirals and interference patterns that, when analyzed in 4 dimensions, seemed to map out a topological structure, possibly a message, a diagram, or even a form of coordinate geometry. Kaku emphasized that this was not merely about an unusual signal, it was about context. Voyager 2 was not near any known planetary body. There were no asteroids, no comets, no interstellar dust clouds thick enough to cause such interference. Whatever the source of this signal was, it wasn't just something Voyager 2 stumbled upon. It was something that had noticed the probe and responded. That alone changed the narrative. This wasn't a passive encounter, it was active. The very fact that a probe traveling alone through the silent, vast stretches of space could be noticed, analyzed, and contacted implied the presence of a level of intelligence operating in the same region. This revelation reignited discussions about the Fermi paradox and the long-standing question of why, if intelligent life is common in the universe, humanity has not yet encountered it. Some theories suggest that advanced civilizations may be deliberately hiding or operating at levels of technology so far beyond ours that we simply cannot detect them. But Voyager 2's recent encounter could point to a more optimistic interpretation, that intelligent life may be out there, but it's rare, cautious, or waiting for a specific kind of signal. The Golden Record may have been that trigger, an artifact not just of technology, but of culture, music, science, and a kind of cosmic greeting card. The implications of this event are vast. If something in interstellar space responded to Voyager 2, it suggests that space is not as empty as it seems. It points to the possibility of interstellar monitoring or a distributed awareness, a kind of cosmic listening post that watches and waits. The location of the encounter also raised eyebrows. The signal was received just after Voyager passed into a specific region of the heliopause, where solar influence fades and interstellar medium dominates. This transition zone may be more than a boundary. It could be a kind of threshold monitored by other intelligences to detect artifacts entering or leaving solar systems. One of the more startling aspects of the signal analysis involved time signatures embedded within the waveform. The AI suggested that the signal used temporal offsets not typical of any known natural source. These offsets appeared to encode sequences, perhaps a kind of countdown or timeline. Some speculated that it could be a guide, an invitation, or a test. Others proposed more cautionary interpretations, likening it to a probe encountering a tripwire, an alert system that signals its presence to something watching. Either way, the signal appeared to be more than just an echo. It had directionality, embedded data, and possibly an encoded purpose. What Voyager the 2nd of May have encountered is not necessarily a spacecraft or a physical object. It could be a field, an intelligence embedded in space itself, or even a form of consciousness that operates through electromagnetic or quantum-level interactions. This challenges traditional definitions of life and intelligence, pushing the boundaries of what we consider to be sentient or aware. It suggests that the galaxy might host forms of intelligence that do not require biological substrates, perhaps entities that have transcended matter and operate on principles closer to physics than biology. Michio Kaku has long proposed the idea of a Type 1, 2, and 3 civilization on the Kardashev scale, categorizing levels of technological advancement based on energy usage. What Voyager the 2nd of May have touched is evidence of at least a Type 2 civilization, one capable of manipulating stellar or interstellar energy, or at minimum, monitoring interstellar traffic. The sophistication of the signal, its precision, and its apparent knowledge of Voyager's capabilities align with a power far beyond our current understanding. The encounter also brings new urgency to the discussion around AI's role in cosmic exploration. Without artificial intelligence, the signal may have gone unnoticed or misunderstood, lost among the background noise of the universe. AI became the lens through which a human message launched in the 20th century was recognized and responded to in a way no human could interpret alone. This symbiosis of human curiosity, mechanical endurance, and AI perception represents a new era in space exploration. It's no longer just about sending machines outward, it's about making them smart enough to understand, react, and possibly even begin a dialogue with the unknown. As the data continues to be analyzed, new layers of the signal are expected to be uncovered. Already there are hints of multidimensional encoding, possibly employing mathematics far beyond our current grasp. Some researchers believe that the signal may contain self-modifying code or instructions intended to be interpreted once certain computational thresholds are met, effectively a message that unfolds as technology advances. Others point to patterns reminiscent of prime number sequences, geometric constants, and ratios that suggest a shared mathematical language, one potentially universal across intelligent life. What remains most fascinating is the possibility that this encounter was not Voyager 2's first brush with something extraordinary, but rather the first one we were prepared to notice. Space is vast, signals are fleeting, and until recently, our ability to process them in real time was limited. The fact that it took AI to uncover what may be the most important signal in human history points to how much we may have missed in the past, and how much more may still be out there, waiting. The notion of Voyager 2 being watched is both awe-inspiring and unsettling. It brings into question how long our activities in space have been monitored, and whether the Golden Record was ever necessary, or if it simply announced our presence in a universe already aware of us. It opens up the idea that spacefaring civilizations may have protocols in place for when primitive societies begin reaching beyond their own star, akin to watching a hatchling bird prepare to fly. If so, then Voyager 2's journey is not just a technical achievement, it is a rite of passage, one that has now been acknowledged. For now, scientists and AI researchers continue to decode the message. The world watches, not with the shock of contact, but with the deep, unsettling wonder of knowing we may not be alone, and that something has noticed us. The encounter changes not just our understanding of the universe, but our place within it. Voyager 2, a silent ambassador launched by a generation long past, has spoken across time and space and received a reply. What that reply means remains the great mystery of our time, but one thing is clear: the universe has started to whisper back. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave your comments below and tell us. What are your thoughts on who Voyager 2 encountered? What do you expect? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching and see you next time.